So I'm going to give you a long answer and a short answer to this question. It comes up anytime we talk about shortages. So is this the end of compounds? And I should mention that I misspoke in the last video. The 10 milligram dose of Mounjaro is in shortage still also. The short answer is no, absolutely not. It's not the end of compounds. They're not going anywhere. The long answer is that while you're correct that in times of FDA shortage, compound pharmacies can sort of subvert the patents on medications to help aid the supply. But this is a little bit different, right? Because these medications, while these doses have come off the shortage list intermittently, they'll be back on in just a short amount of time. Eli Lilly has told us actually directly that they don't expect that these shortages will be completely resolved until at a minimum 2026 when orforglipron, their oral pill, comes out. But I would suspect that even past that, they'll still struggle with supply. But even if they were able to get the supply ironed out, compounds would not cease to exist. And the reason is that historically, compounds exist to create a medicine plus another medicine, right? So it's an individualized medication for an individual patient. So oftentimes you'll have a patient that's allergic to a dye or a preservative or some sort of coloring that they put in the medication. So compound pharmacies can step in and then make sort of an off-label version of that medication for that specific patient. That's why oftentimes with these compounds, especially early on, you saw it was semaglutide plus B12 or semaglutide plus whatever, some sort of vitamin. You saw the same thing with Tirzepatide, where it's Tirzepatide plus something else. That's because that's actually a true compound where you're taking one medication and adding another to it to mitigate side effects, to help efficacy, whatever it may be. So those types of compounds will continue to exist long after the shortages of these medications are resolved. But I wouldn't expect that the shortages of these medications will be resolved meaningfully in the next even 5 years, because the demand is so strong and we're so far away from another manufacturer actually having a medication, a GLP-1 or incretin mimetic therapy that will be brought to market. Even the next ones that are coming are CagriSema, that's from Novo Nordisk, and then beyond that you'll see retatrutide and orforglipron, those are from Eli Lilly. So still, we're talking about the same two companies until we're adding other companies. And there are other companies with early stage clinical trials like Boehringer Ingelheim, like Turn Pharmaceuticals, like Amgen, Viking Therapeutics. There are a whole bunch of them. We cover them all on this channel. That's the reason to make sure that you follow here. But that's the long and short of it. The compounds are here to stay for a very long time. You don't have to worry about them going away. If you know somebody else on compounds who might benefit from this information, please consider sharing this video with them.